In this discrete structure, this is the solution of assignment 1. Question is, by using the given information, construct a truth table for each proposition. Right here we have a proposition P, and here we have a proposition Q. Right, we have to calculate disjunction between negation of P and negation of Q. These are the values for P. These are the values for Q. When we will apply negation over P, so this true will be converted into false, this true will be converted into false, this false into true, and this false into true. Likewise, the negation of Q, this true will become false, this false will become true, this true will become false, and this false will become true. Right? Then we will then we will apply the disjunction between negation of P and negation of Q. So as we noted in negation, when we have uh, at least one value true, we get the answer true. Otherwise, we get the answer false. Right? So this false will be false. This false true will be true. This true false will be true, and this true will be true. Right? In second question, we have to calculate the we have to first calculate negation P, disjunction Q, and then we will apply negation overall. Right? So this is the value for P, this is the value for Q. The negation of P will become this. Disjunction between negation of P and negation Q will be uh, true false true false 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 true 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 false true true. Right? So when we will apply negation over this, this true will become false, this false will become true, and this true will become false. Right? In question 3, same we have to calculate um, P disjunction Q, and then disjunction with negation of Q. So these are the values for P, these are the values for Q, and uh, when we will calculate the negation Q, this true will become false, this false will become true, this true will become false, and this false will become true. Right? So uh, and then we have to calculate the disjunction between P and Q. So disjunction between P and Q will be true, 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 false, true, true, and false, false, false. Right? After that, we have to calculate the disjunction between these two columns. Right? So true, false, true, 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 false, true, and true, false, true. Right? In question 4, we have to calculate the P conjunction Q conjunction R. So first we will calculate the Q conjunction R. After that we will calculate the conjunction with P. Right? So these are the values for P, these are the values for Q, and these are the values for R. Right? So Q conjunction R will become true, 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 false, 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 true, false, 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 true, 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 false, 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 true, false, and false, false, false. Right? After that, we will calculate uh, conjunction between Q conjunction R and with this P. Right? So true, 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 false, false, true, false, false, again true false false, then true false 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 false, and this false false and false, and this false false. Right? So this is the value for P conjunction Q conjunction R. Right? Question 5, we have to calculate the P conjunction Q where Q is not true. In these questions, many of you made mistakes. So this is the value for P, and where Q is not true, then Q is false. So we have false value for Q. So true, and we have to calculate the conjunction between P and Q. So true, false, false, and false, false, false. Right? In question 6, we have to calculate P conjunction Q where negation of Q is not false. Negation of Q is not false means Q is false. So again Q is false. So true, false, false, and false, false, false. In question 7, we have to calculate the P disjunction Q where negation of P is false. Means negation of P is false, so P is true. So here we have true value for P, and the value of Q is true false, right? So distinction between true false, true true true, false true, true false true, right? And question 8, P distinction Q where negation of P is not true. So negation of P is not true, so P is true. So that is why P is true. And again Q is true false. So we have to calculate again distinction between them. So true 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 and true false true, right? And we have to, so in question 9 we have to calculate the implication between P and P distinction Q. So this is the value for P and this is the value for these are the values for Q. Uh, we will first calculate the, as we noted in implication, this one is called the hypothesis and this is called the conclusion. uh, this is called the conclusion, right? So we have to first calculate the P distinction Q. So distinction between P and Q: true true true, true false true, false true true, and false false false, right? So when we will apply implication between P distinction Q and P, so true true true, true true true, false true true, false false true, right? So these are the values for overall this equation, right? In question 10, we have to calculate the P conjunction Q and then implication with negation of P. So these are the values for P, these are the values for Q. P conjunction Q will be true, false, 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 right? The negation of P will be false, false, true, true, and the implication between negation of P, P conjunction Q implies with implication with negation of P. So true, false, 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 true, false, true, true, false, true, true, right? In question 11, we have to calculate the implication between P conjunction Q and disjunction Q. So these are the values for P, these are the values for Q. P conjunction Q will be true, false, false, false. P disjunction Q will be true, 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 false. And the implication between true, 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 false, true, true, false, true, true, and false, false, true. Okay. In question 12, we have to calculate the condition between P disjunction Q and P conjunction, right? So these are the values for P, these are the values for Q. P conjunction Q will be true, false, false. P disjunction Q will be true, 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 and false. And the by condition between P conjunction Q and P disjunction Q will be, as we noted, by condition when we have both values same, it has the true values, right? So true, 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 false, false, true, false, 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 true, right? In question 13, we have to calculate the, this right side statement is logically equivalent to left side statement, right? So these are the values for P, these are the values for Q, these are the values for R. We have to first calculate the P disjunction Q. So P disjunction Q: true, 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 false, true, true, false, true, false, true, true, false, true, true, and false, 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 and false, false, again false. Right? Now we are calculating the implication between P disjunction Q and R. So true, 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 false, false, true, 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 false, false, true, 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 false, 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 true, true, and false, false, again true, right? Now we are calculating this P implication with R. P implication: true, 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 false, false, true, 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 false, 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 true, true, false, false, true, false, true, true, false, false, true, right? So these are the values for P implication R. Likewise, these are the values for Q implies R. And when we will calculate the conjunction between these two values, so true, 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 false, 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 true, 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 false, true, false, true, 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 false, false, true, 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 again true, and this one is also true, then true. So on the basis of true in this table, and on the basis of this column and this column, and these both columns are identical or have the same values, so we can say that these both right hand side and left hand side are logically equivalent. Thank you.